Hello to everyone, and also hello to you, Surafdi. Um, we are from Group 7, and this is our presentation about artificial intelligence. So, first, Azrul will explain about tenses for past tense.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Azrol and today I would like to present about the different past tense in English, which is past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. I will also show example from the article about artificial intelligence and explain why each example use that tense. So first and foremost, the past simple. Past simple is used to talk about finished action or state in the past. Thus, the formula past simple is subject plus past verb. So we can see here example from the article. AI was in its early stage of development. Here the verb was is in the past simple. It shows that at one time in the past, AI was only in the early stage. This is a complete condition, which is why it is past simple. So next, past continuous tense. The definition of past continuous tense shows a continuous action that began in the past. It is the past tense version of the present continuous, which also describes ongoing action. The present and the past continuous are very similar, but the past continuous use was and were the past tense of to be. So the formula of past continuous tense is subject plus was, were plus present participle, verb plus ing, that rest of the sentence. So we can see here for an example, scientists in the field of mathematics, engineering, and computer science had explored the possibilities of artificial brains and were trying to define the idea of the intelligence of the machine. So this is a past continuous tense. The first were trying show that the action of trying was ongoing in the past, specifically during the early exploration of AI in the 1940 and 1950. So next, past perfect. So the definition of past perfect is used to talk about something that was complete before another action in the past. It is formed by combining the auxiliary verb head with the past participle of the main verb. So the formula for past perfect is subject plus have has plus past participle. So we can see here for an example for past perfect. The past perfect tense is used to show that one action happened before another action in the past. So example from the article, and had been limited to research and development projects. Here, had been limited is the past perfect. It means by before AI became more powerful, it was limited to research. The past perfect shows the early past action. Apart from that, we can move to past perfect continuous. The definition of past perfect continuous is a verb tense that we use to express that an action that began in the past and continued to up to another point in the past. So the formula for past perfect continuous is subject plus had been plus verb plus ing plus object plus since for. So we can see here for an example of past perfect continuous tense. Scientists had explored the possibilities of artificial brains and were trying to define the idea. So this is the past perfect continuous. The past had been exploring indicates an action that starts in the past and continue up to another point in the past. Here is show scientists were working on AI ideas over a long duration before more formal definition emerged.
Let's start with the simple present tense. We use this tense to describe habits, unchanging situation, and general truths. For example, the internet worldwide reach means that any region might be considered its periphery. This is a general truth about the nature of the internet. And edge computing provides problem and possibility for AI deployment. This statement describes a characteristic and an ongoing challenge within the field. Next, we have the present continuous tense. This tense is used for action that are happening right now or are in progress around the present moment. It can also indicate future plans. A great example from our research is various companies are working on a solution to provide a service to car drivers requiring parking space. This tells us that the development is actively happening right now. It's a current project in motion. Now, let's look at the present perfect tense. This is crucial for describing an action that happened at an unspecified time in the past but has a clear importance or connection to the present. Consider this statement. Cloudlets initiate these developments. However, they have proved marginal in commercial practice. The press have proof tell us that while the development started in the past, its result being marginal is a relevant fact we understand today. Finally, we examine that the present perfect continuous tense. We use this to emphasize the duration of an action that started in the past and has continued right up to the present moment. Our source highlight this perfectly. The advent of edge computing has been crucial in enabling business. This shows a continuous influence from the past until now. Similarly, heterogeneous data flow has been increasing continuously, which stress the ongoing, progressive nature of this increase over time.
Okay, thank you very much to Azrul and also Shaziq. So now I will explain about future tense. Okay, first is simple future. So okay, we look at the example of simple future. The simple future tense is formed using the auxiliary verb with a main verb. The formula is will plus root word. Okay, so look at the first example. According to the Food Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the world population will reach over 9 billion. Okay, we look at here. The word is will and reach. Okay, first will and then the verb. We make it root word without adding any other like ed or ing to it. So this is a simple future tense. Okay, we look at another example. AI will drive an agriculture revolution. Okay, AI will drive will, and after the word will, the verb must be in a root word form. This describes an event that will happen in the future. Okay, now we look at another tenses for future tense, which is future continuous tense. Okay, first we understand what's the meaning of it. The future continuous tense is a verb tense that shows an action happening over a period of time in the future. So it's like in the future there's some period of time in that future an event is happening, will happen. Okay, so we look here at the example. By 2025, AI agent will be transforming human-machine interaction by automating customer interaction. Okay, so it says here we are mentioning about the word by 2025. So it means by the word by, it says that when here until 2025, the human will be an agent will be transforming human machine interaction by automating customer, so that this event here, the AI agent, will happen at 2025. Okay, what this mean here, we don't look at the 2025, but okay, for example, like let's say 2030. Okay, by 2030, so it's 5 years from now, right? So when 2030 agent AI agent will be transforming, so the 5 years, from 5 years from now, in that period of time, AI agent will be transforming. So in these tenses, we must use some formula, which is will plus be and the verb plus ing. Okay, here is then the future perfect. Okay, first, like the same, the meaning first. The future perfect tense describe an action that will be completed before a specific point in the future or before another future event. So here the key point is that we mention like it ends in a specific of time. Okay, look at the example. Here, by 2030, a lot of jobs will have been replaced by AI. Okay, so here by 2030, okay, 5 years from now, it mentioning first about the time, and then we use will plus have plus been replace. So it says that 5 years from now, it's a starting point is today 2025, and then 2030, so 5 years. In this 5 years period, it will end in this 5 years, and then it will start, so will have been replaced. Okay, so now we'll look at the future perfect continuous tense. Okay, so this future perfect continuous tense, also sometimes called a future perfect progressive, is a verb tense that describes action that will continue up until a point in the future. The future perfect continuous consists of will plus have plus been plus the verb's present participle, verb root word plus ing, verb root plus ing. Okay, now we look at the example. Students joining us in 5 or 10 years will have been using form of AI throughout their high school. Okay, here it says that like now from in their high school life, in 5 or 10 years in the future, they have been continuing using AI. So that means that that specific event is continue up until in the 5 or 10 years in the future. Okay, that's all from me and also my team. Thank you very much. Have a good day.